Here's your daily dose of fitness, food, and fun. Anjelica's Daily Surprise starts now.
I'm just going for this?
You go for it.
Ow.
Right? You can generate a whip. That's much better.
Wow, you can almost hear a whip sound coming from you right now.
Okay,
God,
that's the one.
You're like punching a wall right now. You're just like, you will not penetrate this barrier. Hello there, and welcome to Anjelica's Daily Surprise. As you can see, we're not in my apartment today. No, we are at the Shaolin Temple Chuan Fa Institute here in Toronto, and we're with Master Dao, who you may recognize from Shaolin Tai Chi on One TV and previous segments of Anjelica's Daily Surprise. Surprise! He's agreed to come back. That's amazing. Welcome, Master Dao.
Thank you for having me again. And welcome to my school.
Yes, it's beautiful. My goodness. I was running around a lot. What are we doing today?
Well, I thought we'd give you a lesson on punching.
Okay.
Right? Proper punching technique.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to start you off and show me your best punching technique.
Okay.
With a board. And your goal is to try to break that board. And
okay.
If we improve your punching technique, then you'll be able to break even more boards. That's our goal for today.
All right.
So let's see if you can do it. All you have to do is punch this. The only thing I say, make sure you punch here, okay? Anywhere around here, all right?
Anywhere around here?
That's right. Okay. So go ahead and try to punch
I'm just
through.
going for this?
You go for it.
Ow. That was really bad.
Don't worry, that was actually pretty good. That was a good amount of power. I'm gonna double and maybe triple.
I was a little hesitant at first. I'm like, I don't know what this board, what it's packing here.
All right, so it's a re-breakable board.
Okay,
so you can practice breaking it and putting it back together.
Because I was going to say, your students break boards, right?
That's right.
I was thinking, I just imagined you with a bunch of broken boards in the back. So it's good that you have re-breakable ones.
Yes. Okay, so let's get started on punching. Let me put this down for a moment.
I feel like somehow you knew I wouldn't be able to break it.
I had faith. I had faith that you could do it.
You're very positive.
But because you couldn't do it, now we have a very exciting episode, all right? So we're going to teach you some technique and see if you can actually break it after this, all right? So first thing you need to know is how to make a fist, all right? So curl these fingers here.
All right, I have nails.
And it's okay. So basically you don't want to dig your nails. Normally we form a fist like this.
Yes.
Okay, so what you do is you put your thumb inside and you place your finger on top like this.
Oh, okay.
So it's almost the same.
Yeah.
Right? We just don't want to make sure we don't have any hole or empty space in here.
Okay.
So that's the way you fill it. You must fill it with your thumb.
Yeah.
Or the fingers, all right? Because that way it's a strong structure.
Yes.
If there's a hole, then on contact, there's going to be give. And that means energy is wasted.
Yes.
We want all our energy to go straight. And through that board.
Okay.
All right? So think your chi energy, your whole body mechanic, has to figure out how to work together to generate that force. Okay. All right. So right now, what I saw, you use arm muscle, which is normal. Okay. For the untrained person, we know how to extend our arm using our tricep muscles. So we try to punch like this. Yeah. All right. So now I'm going to teach you how to use more of your whole body. Okay. We're going to start off with the arm. So what I want you to do is let's choose. Let's just do it over here. Okay. So what we're going to do is, and you're just going to have to lower yourself. What you're going to do is just throw a punch here like this. Okay. But before you do so, what I want you to do is think about your shoulder turning, and relaxing your whole forearm. Your shoulder's turning, and then you're extending with the tricep. And as it's extending, almost reaching the maximum distance, you relax your tricep and just focus on your forearm rotating. All right. So why do I say this? Actually, try this first, and I'll explain why. So you don't have to punch that fast. Just try to get a good mechanic going. Okay, not bad.
I'm gonna get a little lower.
Very good. So start with your hand over here, and up a little bit higher, because what you're trying to do is, if I turn my shoulder, all right, you can see my elbow is already moving. My whole fist is already moving. That means there's chi energy in my arm already.
Yeah, and a recap on what chi energy is.
Okay, so basically, chi energy is described as any kind of energetic form of force or energy. So it could include momentum, energy, from gravity, for example, generate from your muscles, etc., etc.
Okay.
All right? So it comes from the breath too. So that's part of one of the things that we teach, but not that important today other than exhale when you're throwing the punch.
Okay.
And so you hear, exhale, and then throw that punch. All right, very good. So what you want to do is relax your shoulders here.
Okay.
That's it, yeah. Relax the shoulders.
But the arm is lifted.
That's right. This is actually, if you look at me for a moment, the reason why we have it here, I have it here tucked in here like this. So
You're protecting yourself.
I am protecting myself automatically. It's part of the wisdom. In Shaolin's 1500-year history, how should we position ourselves when we're ready to do combat? We have a certain way of doing it, automatically gives you protection. But in this case, not only protection, but you can learn how to generate more power and drive it through your core. Yeah, that's it. Right?
I've been taught to throw a punch a few times on Anjelica's Daily Surprise in different contexts, and I'm always trying to find this contraction here because I'm not used to that. As a dancer, I'm always pulled up and lifted, so this is a different feeling for me.
Okay, it's good to be compacted. But not to the point where you're straining your body.
Okay.
You're just trying to, you're shrinking yourself in a little bit for extra protection.
Yeah.
So when you do this, you see one hand by my chin, one hand, they're about the same height. So when I throw like a punch, it never drops below my chin. All right. So you just have to really relax the arm. If I just relax, it looks like this, and all this energy that's making my arm extend is coming from the core.
Yes.
All right. So the more relaxed you are, the better. Think about the punch as a whip.
Okay.
If you take a whip, it's relaxed, right? Because it's relaxed, the initial energy motion that you use like this, it travels right down that whip. Right? Because the whip is loose. Now, if it's tight, the chi energy gets trapped in that whip. So in this case, on our arm, if our shoulder is tight, we throw a punch, it looks like this. Maybe we feel like we're doing a strong punch. But in reality, most of the energy is stuck in the shoulder. Right? So for example, if I can throw a punch and I just really relax, right? You can generate a whip. That's much better.
Wow, you can almost hear a whip sound coming from you right now. Okay.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Okay, not bad. So the other thing now is if you slow down, I just slow down, you see my hip rotating, middle of my core rotating, my upper core rotating, and then I extend. What's happening is I'm generating power like a whip, starting from my hips, and it's being generated upwards. All right? So this whole part is part of the power, and that will, because if you only use your arm, actually initially you only use your tricep muscle, if you learn how to use more rotational muscles in the arm, you've tripled your power already. If you learn how to use your core, now you're doubling that triple. So now it's 6 times more power.
Wow.
Think of it in that way.
Okay. So from the hips.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, not bad. All right. So
I feel
right
like
now,
I'm making progress here.
you made already triple the power of the original punch.
Nice.
We'll see if it's enough to break that blackboard. All right. To break that blackboard, you have to use the energy, the chi energy from the ground.
Yeah.
How do we do that? All right. So how you maintain your balance is very important. Feeling the weight equal in both feet as you drive your punch right through.
Yeah.
Right. So a lot of people say, "Oh, you think about striking through the board." It's not wrong, but you have to think about how much. So all you need is maybe about 1 inch or 2 inch behind that contact point is what you're doing. With this, because this will have no give, so maybe you only have to do 1 inch at most. That's all you need. So part of it is learning how to control or work on your accuracy.
Okay.
Right? Because if your energy, your intention is to make contact, but that contact happens 1 inch before, then you have very little power, if any, against the contact. If you make contact 2 inches past, then, or 3 inches past, then you're also not realizing your full potential.
Oh.
Because it's at the extension, right, that gives you the maximum power at that point. So your mind is thinking about, how do I draw the energy from my legs now into my core with a firm grip? That firm grip gives you energy from the ground. So on contact, everything is turning. So your core is turning, and you're extending right through.
Okay.
And that'll give you ground energy.
All right. Yes. Okay.
It's a lot of information.
It is a lot of information, but I'm pretty good at processing it.
Okay, so I'm gonna test out your. Let me test out your punch. Okay, so you're gonna punch right here into my palm. All right, good. Okay, try to use your hip more hip. That's it. Okay, that's a lot more power already. All right, keep going. Good. More. All right, again. Okay,
God,
that's the one.
You're like punching a wall right now. You're just like, you will not penetrate this barrier.
That is part of the Shaolin iron body training. Let's try this with the boards, all right? So let's start off a little bit lighter. Let's give you some confidence here. Okay, so do what you did with the hand. Okay, so think 1 inch past. Use your hip and your shoulder.
Okay.
Very good. Woo! Well done. Okay, that's already an intermediate level.
Wow.
Okay.
That's exhilarating.
Okay, at least 5 times the power you originally had in your very first punch. At least 5 times, all right? So this is a little bit harder. Okay, this is fun. So do your best. Focus. 1 inch past. Use your hips. Well done. Very good.
Wow. Do people scream in this class ever?
Oh, yeah, all the time. The kids are cheering for each other.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you did it, you did it.
I feel like a kid right now. This is like...
I think you can do this.
You think I can do it?
All right. You can hit multiple times. You can just keep hitting until you break it.
Okay.
All right. How are your fists doing? It's okay? Your knuckles?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Even if they do, like, yeah, no, they're pretty good right now. Check that out. They're a little red. Have not drawn blood, so that's good. Have not broken skin.
Very good.
Okay.
Well, there we go.
Woo!
Congratulations. How do you feel?
I feel like I really accomplished something today.
Very good.
With your expertise.
Excellent. So this is a very good example of strive. All right. It didn't matter whether you could do it or not. That's one of the main teaching.
Okay.
The main teaching in Shaolin philosophy with the Shaolin virtue of strive is to have that willpower to want to improve. And it's not about perfection, but it's on the way trying to become and thinking about the world like that. And in this way, life is very, very exciting.
Yes, you really put a lot of things into perspective for me. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome.
I've never broken a board before, and I feel so powerful and grounded. Thank you so much, Master Dao. That's been Anjelica's Daily Surprise. See you next time.